What do you picture when you think of America? Chances are, somewhere in that image, there's a bald eagle, right? It's on our money, our government buildings, our flags. It's the ultimate symbol of American strength and freedom. But what if I told you that one of the most famous founding fathers thought we picked the wrong bird? What if he wanted a turkey? No, seriously, this isn't a Thanksgiving joke. Benjamin Franklin, the guy on the $100 bill, was genuinely not a fan of the bald eagle. In a letter to his daughter back in 1784, he laid out his case. He called the eagle a bird of bad moral character. He said it was lazy, that it was a thief that stole fish from hard-working ospreys, and basically just a bully of the sky. He saw it as a scavenger, not a noble hunter. It just didn't represent the kind of nation he hoped America would become. So, who was his pick for the top job? The humble, a little bit goofy, wild turkey. Franklin argued that the turkey was a much more respectable bird. He pointed out that it was a true native of America, unlike the bald eagle, which could be found on other continents. He praised its courage, writing that a turkey would not hesitate to attack a grenadier of the British Guards who should presume to invade his farmyard with a red coat on. Think about that for a second. A bird so brave it would charge a soldier to protect its home. For Franklin, the turkey represented courage, self-reliance, and a deep connection to the land. Now, let's just pause and imagine this alternate reality for a moment. Picture the Great Seal of the United States, but instead of an eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch, it's a magnificent turkey, chest puffed out in pride. Imagine American coins with a turkey's head stamped on them. Can you see kids in classrooms, hands over their hearts, pledging allegiance to the flag and the turkey for which it stands? Thanksgiving dinners would suddenly have a whole new layer of patriotic irony, wouldn't they? Pass the national bird, please. Of course, we all know how the story ended. The bald eagle, with its piercing gaze and majestic flight, won the day. It was a more powerful, more visually striking symbol for a young nation eager to project strength and dominance on the world stage. The turkey, well, it was seen as a bit too common, maybe a little too dinner-like. Franklin's suggestion was ultimately just a personal opinion expressed in a private letter. It was never a formal proposal in Congress. But Franklin's letter is more than just a funny historical what-if. It's a fascinating glimpse into what he valued. It shows us that the symbols we choose are not inevitable. They're a reflection of the story we want to tell about ourselves. The eagle represents power, ambition, and a soaring spirit. But Franklin's turkey, that represents something different. It stands for grit, community, courage in the face of long odds, and being proud of your roots. It's about finding nobility, not just in the magnificent, but in the everyday. So, the next time you see a bald eagle, by all means, feel that sense of awe, but maybe also spare a thought for Ben Franklin and his beloved turkey, and ask yourself, which bird truly captures the spirit of the American people? The one that soars alone in the heavens, or the one that stands its ground to protect its home? It's a question worth pondering. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this little dive into a forgotten corner of history, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more stories you might have missed. See you in the next video.